kind. Says, I'm coming, Mom. Dad, can I help you with that? It's my turn to take out the trash. Yes, I'll do the dishes. Yes, I'll sit quietly during church. Is that honoring your mother and your daddy? Yes, it is. And see, when we've talked about stories that I've told you before, we've talked about mommies and daddies that have not done such a good job with their children, haven't we? And who was Absalom's daddy? King David, that's right. King David was Absalom's daddy. And King David loved his children very much. But Absalom was an absolutely handsome man. Okay, all the women liked him, all the men were wanting to be by him because he was such a good-looking, strong man. And the thing about Absalom, you don't mind doing this, do you? He had beautiful, long, black hair. You don't mind me doing this? Is that okay? Okay.
Yeah.
The little curls there. He had beautiful, I mean, beautiful long hair. Have you ever seen beautiful long hair on a woman today? I have. I've seen lots of beautiful long hair. And Absalom just had, it was long, it was flowing, it was just, wow. He was really good. And you're doing a good job. Thank you very much. So, the first story about Absalom was that one of his brothers did something really bad, and he got really mad at him. And he had one of his friends kill his brother. And that didn't go good with David. King David says, what are you doing? You're killing your own brother. I don't want to see you anymore. So he had Absalom leave. He had to leave the castle. And Absalom went away. Now Absalom didn't like that. He said, I am a better king than my dad. If I was a king, I wouldn't have done that. And so then he started thinking while he was over here and saying, I'm going to make a better king. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a better king. So you know what he did? He didn't go back to Jerusalem, but he went back to the gates of Jerusalem. And he sat down by the gates. And then there was a little girl that came by, and she wanted, come on, you can come back. And she wanted to see the king. And Absalom says, you don't need to see the king. You don't need to see the king. I can talk to you. Yes! I can talk to you. I can talk to you. And I'll fix your problem. And the little girl says, yeah, yes. And Absalom says, yeah. And he said, and I can fix your problem. And I can fix your problem. And I can fix your problem. And he was fixing everybody's problem. Now, did that make everybody happy? Well, yeah, it did. Because they didn't have to go before the king. The king sometimes was scared to go before the king. But Absalom, he was so handsome. He was so nice. He had a nice smile. Where's your smile? Babe, see, look at that smile. He had a nice smile. And everybody just started liking him. And you know what? Absalom started whispering, started whispering in people's ears. He's saying, if I were king, I could do this all the time for you. Oh, wow. And so the people started saying, yeah, Absalom should be king. Absalom should be king. So Absalom went away, and he made himself king. Oh, now David heard this, and he said, uh-oh. That means he's going to come, and he's going to take my throne, and there's going to be battle, and people are going to get killed. So, King David decided that he better not stay in Jerusalem, because then he would cause a lot of problems. Okay? So, Absalom got his armor together and started coming to Jerusalem. And he had his crown on. Now, oh, he's even more handsome now. Yeah. Wow. Now Absalom came with his army, and David was leaving the city. And Absalom found out where David was going with his army, so he went chasing after him. So chase after him. Chase. Boom, boom, boom. He's chasing. And then there was a battle went on between the soldiers of Absalom and the soldiers of David. Now, Absalom's soldiers, they weren't real soldiers. They were just people that loved Absalom. They were just people that liked Absalom. And they wanted to follow Absalom. And they would protect him. But they weren't real soldiers like David's soldiers. David's soldiers were real army men. They were real guards. They knew how to use their swords. They knew how to use their spears. They knew how to use their bows and arrows. Absalom's soldiers didn't really do that much with swords and spears. And they hunted with bows and arrows, so they were kind of good at that. So the battle was not going well for Absalom. He was losing his battle. And so Absalom saw he was losing the battle. So he jumped on his donkey. We have a donkey here for you. So now Absalom was riding along with his donkey. You ride along with his donkey. And his hair, because he was riding so fast with his donkey, his hair started flowing out behind him. And because the donkey was bouncing up and down so much, his hair started bouncing up and around behind him. And Absalom was so worried about where he wasn't looking where he was going, was he? And he was just trying to get away from the battle so he wouldn't get killed. And he was running, and he ran under some trees, and the trees in his hair got caught. I'm a tree. His hair got caught in the tree, and they pulled Absalom. He lost his crown, and Absalom is there, hanging in the tree. He couldn't get down because his hair was caught in the tree, and the tree had him tight. And then one of the soldiers says, "Hey, guess what I saw? I saw Absalom hanging in the tree over there." "Oh yeah? Well, let's go get him." And they did. They went and they found Absalom in the tree, and they killed him there. That was a sad story for Absalom, because if he had obeyed his dad and had been a good son, probably a lot of these things wouldn't have happened. His brother wouldn't have died. His kingdom would not have been separated between Absalom and David. There probably wouldn't have been a war, so soldiers wouldn't have had to die. People wouldn't have had to die. And Absalom probably would have lived a little longer and maybe have become king. We don't ever know that after David. And he was such a good-looking man. And it's just a shame that because of his sin against his father, his days were not long, as the verse tells us. He did not live long on this earth. So when we honor our mother and our father, there's a reason God wants us to do that. That reason is that he wants us to serve our purpose, to love other people, to love our mamas and daddies and take care of them, and so that we can learn to love other people as well, right? Yeah, that's the story of Absalom. Thank you so much for listening.
If we obey our moms and dads, it'll help us to live long and be happy. So let's say now, who remembers which commandment it is?
The 10 Commandments.
We have the 10 Commandments. We have the first commandment, the second, the third, and the fourth. Remember what the fourth is?
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
That's right. And what comes after 4?
God.
The 5th commandment talks about our moms and dads. So it's really important that God put it right after the Sabbath day. Okay, so let's say that together. Honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land that the Lord thy God has given
days may be long upon the land that the Lord thy God giveth thee. Exodus 20:12.
Well done. I think you got plenty of glue this.
Exodus 20:12.